The event took place at a trendy sushi bar here in the American capital. Many of the guests were immigrants from Syria or the sons or daughters of immigrants.
I wish if we can go back to peaceful demonstrations where you can feel that you can make a difference. But since the regime pushed people to take arms, it's just, you feel like you can't do much by going back there. So maybe you can make a difference by raising, funds here to send to at least, humanitarian aid, to send money for all the refugees back home. Anything would make a difference.
Some guests had no family connections to Syria, but wanted to help the civilians suffering miserably there.
I think what's happening in Syria right now is horrifying. I'm seeing reports from all news agencies of women and children without clean water, without places to stay. Really with depression, they're wondering if they should commit suicide because the conditions are so bad, and the difficulties that are happening with getting aid to reach them quickly enough.
The entry fee for this late-night event was a modest $15. The mostly young crowd here came to help while having a good time socializing with friends.
I think the difficulty is that oftentimes people overcomplicate an event. They start thinking that they need all these different reasons to bring people out. A lot of times if you just give them a good time that allows them to relax, because they've obviously had a tough week themselves working, gives them a chance to relax and network or socialize with people, especially in areas like DC, big city areas, people will come out.
The money raised here is going to the Syrian Emergency Task Force, a non-profit group set up here in America to help communities in northern Syria that are no longer under the control of Damascus.
The purpose of this event is to get people here, regular American citizens, and if you've seen, people here are diverse from every background, that feel the pain that the Syrians are going through, and to help them. In the way that they're helping them in this particular event is that they're aiding the civilian governing structures in the liberated areas of Syria to rule and have a good example of what post-Assad Syria could be. So this money will go towards increasing the capacity of civilian administrative councils, towards providing electricity and basic services and salaries to civilian police, among others, that are trying to reestablish normal life in a free Syria.
Moaz Mustafa hopes other groups and governments will follow his group's example and help the opposition-controlled towns in northern Syria. That way they'll be better prepared for the day when the Assad regime is finally gone. People in America often feel helpless when they watch news reports of the violence tearing Syria apart. Events like this give them the opportunity to help at least a little. Burton Bolak, KSA2, Washington.